Hi, I'm Rachel O'Cleary, and I'll be reading What We Did When We Knew It Was the End from the 2022 National Flash Fiction Day Anthology. What We Did When We Knew It Was the End. We tiptoed through dark kitchens that smelled of lemon pine sol, leaving our husbands, our lovers, our grown children warm in their beds. We arrived, all three of us within minutes of one another, at the high school parking lot, where we used to lean against dusty cars, sipping vodka and Sunny D from flasks, and smoking stolen cigarettes. We showed up in our sensible grown-up sedans. We abandoned two of them. Doors flung open to the night, the interior lights like beacons in the smooth tarmac sea. We drove with the windows down, the night air charting currents through our loosened hair, sped up the narrow peninsula where we used to go together on long summer weekends, the one with cherry orchards spreading out on both sides of the road down to the edge of the bay. We drove until we reached the very tip, the place where the water hovered like a black void, swelling up from every direction except the way we'd come. We got a room in a sagging motel on the last side street before the end of the world. It had 2 queen-size beds and a tiny bathroom with a buzzing light. Deer and mallards eyed us from the paintings hanging on the popcorn-textured walls. Through a sliding door, a green plastic table waited. Exactly 3 chairs tipped against it, as if the room knew we were coming. We kicked off our shoes and walked, slow-footed, across the pebbly driveway, sharp stones poking our 2 soft soles. We cracked open a bottle of cherry wine from one of the log cabin convenience stores we'd passed on the way out, poured it into plastic motel cups, and leaned back in our chairs. The wine was both medicinal and too sweet, sticky on our tongues, but we drank it anyway, just like old times. We didn't catch up. We didn't talk about our children's achievements or our husbands' annoying new hobbies. We didn't bemoan how old we were getting, how our backs were sore, our knees creaky, our hips wider. We didn't mention how many times, over the years, we'd wished for this very moment. All the mornings pouring cereal into bowls, making neat triangular sandwiches, rubbing tired eyes in the shower, and imagining what life could have been if we'd never left us behind. Instead, we played music from decades ago on our phones and laughed at jokes whose punchlines had been left hanging for years. We finished our bottle of wine and waded, naked and unafraid, into the cool black heart of the Great Lake to lie back beneath the starry sky and wait, as immortal together as we ever had been.